Welcome everyone to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Oddworld Soulstorm. It's a reimagining of Abe's Exodus. Now, as you can tell from the title, why I think this game sucks. And man, it definitely does. There's a lot to talk about. Now, when I say this game sucks, I don't hate it. I just think it could have done a lot better. I mean, this intro to start with I actually really like it. It sets the tone right. It gives us a bit of story, what's happened between New and Tasty and Abe's Exodus, Soulstorm, or whatever you want to call it. Right, my first question is, what the fuck happened to the main menu? The iconic classic menu. It's just, they changed it. I can't understand why. They've gone from this to this. What the fuck? I know, I've been going on already and we're not even into the game. We haven't even got through the menu yet, but that's gonna happen. But I do need to say, spoiler alert to everyone who hasn't played this. So we start off in a cave with all the other Madokans we saved from the first game. Abe is told to cut his stitchings around his mouth, but he doesn't want to do it. Moloch is still alive from the first game and he is hunting Abe. He follows this one Madokan back to the caves. Everything is set on fire and Abe has to escape with the rest of the Madokans. Abe later comes across this Madokan that has been shot, but he gives something to him. So here's my biggest thing that I didn't like about this game. The level design. It is so boring. Like, everything looks the same. Compared to Oddworld 1, New and Tasty, there's a massive variety of levels and they're all so good. Now this game, the levels are just so boring. Like, each level was taking about an hour to complete and I was finding myself getting so bored. Like, I can't stress it enough how bored I was playing this. I keep saying the word boring, but honestly that is what it was like. It was just so boring. So there's around 5 levels that are consistently boring and you feel like you're getting absolutely nowhere. You get to the train hijacking and it finally changes the pace for about a level, and then next thing you know you gotta do a level that basically feels like the last 5 levels again, but you've also got to save, I think it's like 300 Madokans, and these parts of the game are just crap. Like, it's impossible to save all 300. Like, the tools you're given for this is just crap. Just absolute crap. So yeah, with these parts you have to do, I think there's a couple of levels where you have to save like around 300 each time, and it just doesn't get any better or any funner in my opinion. Honestly, I don't know how they fucked this up, because New and Tasty was actually so fun and the level design was great. Yeah, the level design on here, it's just mostly desert and it's not fun. There's a couple levels where you're in the Necron mines, I think literally 2, and then there's 2 levels in a factory at the end of the game, and I didn't even get to play them because it locked me out of it because I didn't save enough Madokans because of those goddamn stupid levels where you have to save 300 or whatever, which is impossible to do. At least with New and Tasty I was able to play every single level, even if I did get the bad ending or good ending, it didn't matter. But this, you have to get a good enough karma to get to the last 2 levels, which I think is bad. It should just be decided on the ending, like New and Tasty. Now this soundtrack for this game is just awful. Like, there's no variety, there's no dynamic music, unlike Oddworld New and Tasty, the original games. It had all that dynamic music. When you possess a slig, the music changes, but it's still the same song. There's none of that. It's just the same track throughout the whole game, which is honestly so disappointing. It's a remake or a reimagining of Abe's Exodus. I don't know why they didn't just use the original soundtrack from Abe's Exodus like they did with, Oddworld New and Tasty. It makes no sense at all. The soundtrack for Abe's Exodus was so much better. I just don't know why they didn't just implement it in, re-record it, do it the same so it's all up to modern standards and just put it in this game. But instead, they've made this soundtrack that is just, it's just boring and bland. Like, there's nothing good and nothing memorable about it.
Help me, help me, mommy, help me. What up? Help me, mommy. Help.
Now, I thought it was really cool that they added Cadigarus, the YouTuber, into this game, as he played like a part of some newsreader or something in the game, which was pretty cool. But it did throw me out of the game a bit.
So far, that's what it's looking like. To be more accurate, it looks like he didn't just burn down that farm of his, he also killed over 300 of the poor bugs working for him. 300 lives gone up in smoke. Don't make excuses for him.
The gameplay is still the same. It's now got a crafting system to it, and the crafting's okay, but I mean it's nothing too great, if I'm honest. It kind of just feels a bit tacked on. You can now hide in lockers, you can search things, search dumpsters and all of that, to collect stuff, to craft stuff. So I really feel like the graphics aren't as good as New and Tasty by miles. Like, I feel like there's something wrong with the lighting on this game. Like, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't look as nice. And yeah, the graphics just seem a bit worse. We finally get to Necrum. We discover a chamber of mummified Medokans all encased. We come across a keeper revealed to be an elder female Medokan. The keeper kicks Abe into a tunnel and we're made to do these trials. So after completing the trials, the keeper then tells us we need to taint the brew and save the rest of the Medokans. To get enough of the cure, we need to go to Fico shipping yard to find large containers of the cure to then put into the brewery. Anyways, once we get into the Fico shipping yard, there's one part of that level where it is hard as fuck. I literally spent 2 hours trying to beat this. Once I've done that, get the bad ending of the game, and it was telling me to, replay the levels and save more Medokans. And I think at that point I was just like, nah, I'm done. I'm completely done with this game. Like, that is just a piss take. So yeah, the bad ending I got was we all died, we crashed into the brewery, blowing it up, but yeah, it kind of sucks. So anyway, after a long ass grind of, grinding through this game all over again to get good karma, we finally got the good ending, and basically the Sligs turn against the Gluckans. They join up with Mullock. They kill the other Gluckans, and Abe puts the cure in the brew. And we do learn at the end of this good ending is Abe has a mother, and she gave him the stitches in his mouth. And she's in the only Gluckan's city, so I suppose that will be on the third game. Now I'm gonna give Oddworld Soulstorm a 4 out of 10. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and yeah, let me know your opinion in the comments of what you thought this game was like. But yeah, hope you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.